Holy shit. What's up, guys? Longest time it has ever been since I made a video. It's probably been almost 3 months. It's weird. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably didn't think I was going to be making more videos. I didn't really think I was going to be making more videos. But, yeah, I spent a lot of time doing things that weren't metal related. I spent time listening to a lot of other music. And then I came back, and I'm loving metal more than I ever did. And I think that it was really good that I took a little break. But I'm back, and I'm here to report on what's been going on. And basically what I'm going to do today is just a little update on a little bit about myself and all the stuff that I've bought since the last time you guys saw me, which was, yeah, probably about 3 months ago. So still been working my Jimmy John's job. My mom's boyfriend moved in, which has actually been really cool, but it's just kind of been, a little bit hectic. And yeah, I've just been spending some time buying other shit besides metal records, like this guy, IPv5 box mod with a Hellboy RDA. Really shitty looking dual coils in there right now. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, yeah, wow, vaping is so stupid. Buy a fucking real cigarette. But I like it, so cheers. Vape Nation. And yeah, we're dripping 3 grams nicotine kiwi strawberry juice from E-Cig of Denver. So yeah, I'm stupid and gay, and I bought a vape. But yeah. Without further ado, let's get into some of the shit that I bought. For being a 3-month period, I really didn't buy all that much stuff. But I have 9 CDs, 1 cassette, 2 records, and a t-shirt. So this will actually be a relatively large update for me. So yeah, let's get into it, man. One more vape. Let's get started. Cassette that I got, Morbosidad, Tortura. I was at a punk rock flea market with a bunch of my friends, and it was shit. There was nothing good there, and then I finally found this booth. They had actual physical music. They weren't just selling like shitty DIY patches and merch and stuff. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I found this. It was $5. Really, really cool cassette. I haven't actually been able to play this, but Morbosidad, fucking awesome. Black Death metal. I know that this features Chris Reifert from Autopsy. I believe Autopsy. Fuck, I'm gonna sound really stupid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Autopsy. On like guest vocals, lyrics. There's a little J card. Members of the band. But yeah, man. It was funny because I bought this cassette. I looked up and I realized the guys from one of my favorite record stores in Denver, Chain Reaction, just had a booth there. So literally the only thing that I found at that punk rock flea market that I actually wanted, I could have just found at their store. But yeah, still happy to have it. Morbosidad, Tortura, really badass artwork. But yeah, there you go. And actually the only album that I've bought that is a 2016 release, and it's a pretty obvious one, but it's a Monomarth Yoms Viking. I saw Monomarth about a month back with Ex Mortis and Entombed AD. Ex Mortis fucking killed it, man. Epic, like really technical, heavy metal, like thrash metal. It was fucking awesome. But yeah, this and then a Monomarth, fucking incredible. They were one of the best, most energetic live bands I've ever seen. The energy from the crowd was just unparalleled. But yeah, this album I actually think is pretty good. I think it's definitely better than Deceiver of the Gods. So if you hated that album, maybe give this one a listen. It's still continuing in that vein. Same producer, Andy Sneap, on this thing. But the song A Dream That Cannot Be with Doro, fucking terrible. But everything else is pretty good. 1,000 Burning Arrows, First Kill, Raise Your Horns. It's a pretty badass album. And yeah, nice return to form for Monomarth, and I think it's worth checking out. I actually got this from a friend, and hell yeah, dude, this thing is amazing. Alda Passage, definitely. It was way more of a big deal back in 2015 when it was released, but a really beautiful atmospheric Cascadian black metal. Their last album, Tahoma, I believe was their last album, was absolutely flawless, and this is very good as well. I wouldn't say it's better, but it is really, really fantastic. Really cool digipack with a awesome little booklet here. Pretty cool imagery. But yeah, if you're looking for some killer atmospheric, beautiful, soundscapey black metal that's very just ritualistic and pagan and awesome, check out Alda with the album Passage. The next album that I picked up is another 2015 release, and this one is an album that definitely would have been up on my 2015 best of list if I had known about it then. And it is Hell Runar with the album Niederkunft. I believe these guys are from Germany. It's very like mid-paced pagan black metal. It's really epic shit, man. It's awesome. I love the sort of like Northern Renaissance style engravings on the digipack. The booklet is like attached in there. It's a really nice presentation on the digipack. And yeah, man, epic mid-paced pagan black metal. Almost kind of creepy at points. My favorite song in here is the song Devils, Devils Everywhere, which coincidentally is I think the only song on here with lyrics entirely in English. But yeah, that song is fantastic. I would definitely check that song out. And just the whole album, Hell Runar with Niederkunft. So yeah. Next thing I picked up, Armor, self-titled. This thing was $5 at Chain Reaction, that local record store that I was talking about. If you're not familiar with what this is, it is old school heavy metal released on Metal Blade Records with our old friend Satanic Tyrant Werewolf, billed there as Vince Venom, doing vocals, and basically it's just fucking epic old school metal. Sounds like Judas Priest kind of. The vocals really remind me of something. It's almost like Cam Pipes, but not quite. I can't really put my finger on who the fuck they remind me of. But if you like old school heavy metal and you haven't listened to Armor, check it the fuck out, man. It is badass. And I just think it's fucking hilarious to see Satanic Tyrant Werewolf wearing shit like that. You can't really see it, but he's got a studded leather codpiece on right there. So yeah, man, check this shit out. It is badass. Actually, oh shit, I guess I do have another 2016 album, Caveller Talk with Natesford. I really like Caveller Talk, and I really like this album. It is fucking awesome. The first time I listened to it, I was just basically went for a drive around my neighborhood, and it was raining really hard, but it was also super like kind of sunny out, and like it was like the sun was setting, but it wasn't like super overcast. It was just raining really hard, and just listening to the song 1985 and then the song Heskbrand. It's just like super like groovy old school hard rock with a little bit of an extreme metal influence and like black metal vocals. And I don't know, man, it was just the perfect atmosphere, and I was just headbanging, driving along way too fast. It's fucking awesome, man. So I know a lot of people had kind of a problem with the, at least Anthony Fantano, had kind of a problem with like the division between the super old school rock styled riffs and the black metal vocals. I personally think it works really well, and it's one of the best acoustic guitar I've ever heard on a metal record of this style. So yeah, man, Caveller Talk and Knatsford. Definitely check this thing out if you haven't yet, because it is badass. And next two albums are going to be kind of a slight deviation from the metal. Actually, a very large deviation. I picked up J. Cole, 2014 Forest Hill Drive. Really fantastic hip-hop album. I think I actually liked it a lot more when I first started listening to it. And as I listened to it more and more, it just kind of died on me just a little bit, but I still really enjoy it. I think it's a fantastic hip-hop album. He's got some great stuff to say, some really awesome bars. J. Cole is just a fantastic rapper. And as far as hip-hop in recent years, this is one of the best for sure. Tracks to check out on here: 03 Adolescence, Tale of Two Cities, GOMD, Get Off My Dick, the song No Role Models, Wet Dreams is a pretty awesome song. It's just super honest hip hop, and yeah, man, if you haven't checked out 2014 Forest Hills Drive by J. Cole, do so. Here's the inside with him looking at like a menu at like a soul food restaurant. Good shit. And we got some more hip hop. We got Kanye West, The College Dropout. One of the albums I've listened to the most this year is definitely The Life of Pablo. I think it's a fucking masterpiece. I love Life of Pablo. I love every single track off of there. And it just kind of got me to look back on Kanye West's discography and realize even though he is a huge asshole, he's a really, really amazing musician. And I love his, I don't know, I love his super sort of snarky, biting style of hip-hop. Not so much on this album, but this one has some awesome songs on it. Probably my favorite's going to be Slow Jams with Jamie Foxx and Twista. That song is just fucking really cool. But yeah, man, Kanye West, College Dropout. Really happy to have this one in my collection. I needed some more hip hop for sure. And yeah, one of the biggest changes I noticed in the past few months, not listening to nearly as much metal, is I've just gotten really, really into hip hop. And Kanye West is no exception. It's fucking awesome. And back to something you guys will probably like a little bit better. I found this today. Watain, The Wild Hunt. Watain is a band who I've always really, really loved, and after I've sort of been doing a little bit more research on like chaos Gnosticism and like Anticosmic Satanism, this band's and also Dissection's music has just made a lot more sense to me. And I picked this up today. It was still sealed, but it was marked as used, so it was like $7, still sealed, which is fucking awesome. But yeah, I haven't listened to this album nearly as much. I'm much more familiar with Sworn to the Dark and Lawless Darkness. But I have heard the song They Rode On, which is really fucking awesome. But yeah, really looking forward to giving this whole thing a listen. And yeah, once again, late to the boat on this album. It came out in 2013, but I'm very glad to have it in my collection nonetheless. And the last CD, I had to have it. I just saw it and I was like, fuck, I'll buy it. Really beat up copy of Meliora by Ghost. I love this album. I really like Ghost in general. People hate on him so much. And I've definitely said some stuff about Ghost that's kind of, you know, maybe not the nicest. But overall, I think Ghost is a really great band. And tracks on this album, Mummy Dust, He Is, and Cirrus is the best song Ghost has ever recorded, in my opinion. So, yeah, once again, album that came out last year and missed the hype on. Well, I didn't miss the hype on it. I just never talked about it on my channel. But, yeah, really glad to own it now. Ghost, Meliora. And onto the vinyl. Picked up two little 7-inches. First one I got is Sarah Cloth with the album Halo of Syringes, not the album, little EP. But I found this for $4. It is some fucking incredible, really, really vile and creepy death metal. Favorite song in here has got to be the title track, Halo of Syringes. It is just badass. They pull off some really amazing shrieked vocals along with the more growly style, and this thing is badass. Most people know this band because they had an album out on Hell's Headbangers called In the Midst of Life We Are in Death, and Hell's Headbangers was selling that thing for like $5, the full album for like $5. Really, really awesome. But yeah, I found this. I had to have it. It comes with a really cool lyric sheet, little insert. And yeah, definitely very glad to have this little 7-inch in my collection. If you're looking for some mean, dirty, sinister sounding death metal, Sarah Cloth, Halo of Syringes is definitely the way to go. And this I bought just because of the cover, and I thought it was just going to be really hilariously bad. But it's actually a lot better than I was expecting it to be. Leviticity, Rejoice in Morbidity. Fucking really, really grim-ass, badass artwork. And I know that these guys are often associated with the whole porno grind thing, as I'm sure you can tell by their rectal wench / fetal stabs, orifice reconstruction. But I was expecting like just tons of pitch-shifted vocals and really slow slams, but it's actually more just like really solid slam death metal. and the riffs on here are really good. The breaks can be absolutely devastating. It's definitely a whole hell of a lot better than I was expecting it to be. Here's the inside. Got some fantastic lyrics. This one, it says right here, limited to 500 pieces, but it says a promo out of 500. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know exactly what that means. I guess it means it was a promo, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool. And I do really enjoy this a lot more than I thought I would. I love the samples before every song. Really crack me up. So yeah, Lavidity, rejoice in morbidity. And the last thing that I picked up during my hiatus, which may still be continuing, but either way, I'm here making a new video. Last thing I picked up is a fucking awesome t-shirt, Midnight Satanic Royalty. If you know anything about me, you'll know that I fucking adore Midnight, and the second I saw this for only $10, I had to buy it immediately. It's the only one they had. It was in my size. And it's kind of hard to find. It sometimes can be kind of hard to find metal shirts in a medium. But yeah, track listing on the back. One of my favorite albums ever released, Through Hell's Headbangers. And I'm just super happy to have the shirt, man. It's badass. Alright. So there is my update. Very glad to be back. I ordered something, just sort of a small little flag that I will be unboxing soon whenever it gets here. And I'm definitely going to be ordering some more stuff. And I think I'm going to be back. I think I'm coming back for a little while. Thank you all for your patience while I was away waiting for new videos. I honestly was expecting my subscriber count to have dropped really drastically, but it didn't. It's about the same as it was. And yeah, that's fucking awesome, guys. I really appreciate it. So stay metal. You guys are the fucking best. And I'm back, baby.